Rod, a 3-1 defeat here in the Essex Senior Cup final. What was it that went wrong for Chelmsford?
Kamikaze, mate. Kamikaze. I mean, listen, you do all the preparation, you do all what you've got to do, and the boys have gone and conceded 2 absolute hammers. I mean, I can't legislate for that. I can take the blame for it, it's my team, but I can't legislate for that. Absolutely appalling. And Kamikaze again, we get back in the game, and we go and concede another one. Kamikaze. So for me, you know, we've give them a 2-goal platform to work with. I don't think we played poorly on the night, but we're toothless in front of goal, around goal. Don't think we look like we're going to score a goal. And we've gone back to this soft underbelly where we concede goals when really we shouldn't be conceding goals. First 2 goals tonight were communication, simple as that. All we needed to do was the players needed to talk the situation. Obviously the first one's come down to Chrissy Gregan and Cascaville. Obviously a learning curve for Chrissy, but I've got no regrets in playing Chrissy as far as I'm concerned. That's what we do. We moved it about. We've got some other big games as well coming up, but yeah, just really disappointed with the way that I can see the boys are working hard, but we look like a boxer with no punch. We look like we haven't got that knockout punch to win the fight, and you've got to give credit to Covo and the boys, and I'm really pleased for East Thurrock, because if we was going to get beat by a team the way their season's been, I hope that spurs them on for them to stay in the division, because I like them, they're good people. So for me, you know, we have to give credit to what we played up against tonight. I thought they defended more resolute than us. And to be fair to them, I think the first goal was a deflection, the second goal was a deflection, come off of Ben Marlowe. He seems just like scoring against Chelmsford all of a sudden. But you know, the first goal was terrible defending from us. And then we get back in the game, and then we go and give another one. But I was pleased that we did get back in the game at 2-1 with 20 to go, and but disappointed with conceding the third. But I've seen an absolute howler of a penalty not given against us. Now that goals change games, you know. 15 minutes to go, something like that, puts them on the back foot again, and we can ask the question maybe at 3-2, can we go and get a draw? We might be standing in now talking about we won it on penalties, but you've got to give them decisions. I mean, obviously you 3 guys have just walked into the room with me, and all 3 of you said it was a blatant penalty. So, you know, there's 4 of us standing near here that all said it was a blatant penalty. So for me, Church has just said it out there, skipper, blatant penalty, so there's 5. And I'm sure a lot of the other people in the ground tonight would have seen it was a penalty, but we haven't been given it, and that might have been another lifeline. But to be fair, it's been one of those nights where we've had to claw our way back in everything, but we're making too many mistakes at the minute. You know, yeah, you know, I can point the finger at a few issues, why the boys have fell out of form or whatever. But to me, you know, whatever goes on in and out of your personal lives, you still have to come here and perform. And obviously I've not witnessed that tonight again, and I certainly didn't witness it Saturday's second half. And I've just let them have it a little bit there, because I'll be honest, at half time I didn't say a lot. We felt it was more of a tactical situation, and we wanted to keep the boys in good mindset and confidence of obviously trying to come back out and change the 2-0 deficit. But I just told them there what I felt about the whole situation, not just tonight, but about Saturday as well. And if these boys are allowing things to affect them that much that goes on in life, then you know that to me is that's showing a sign of a weakness. You know, sometimes when things don't go in your favour, or you're not playing well, or the results are going against you, you dig deeper. And that's what I felt tonight. I can't knock us for endeavour. I watched Churchy, he's run his socks off. You know, I've watched Welch run his socks off. I've watched Giles, he run his socks off. I've watched Jazzy run his socks off. I've watched a lot of them run their socks off. But it's all about both boxes, and I say it every week. And it's not all about sometimes how many passes you get on possession. It's about both boxes. And tonight we made two mistakes in and around our box, go 2-0 down, and then, you know, to be fair, they've scored the other one inside the box. So, you know, we've been beaten by a team tonight that really, you know, showed a lot of character. and a lot of spirit, and really wanted to get their hands on that trophy. And I have to say good luck to East Thurrock on that behalf, and I apologise on behalf of the manager at Chelmsford Football Club to the supporters, because we've come out in good numbers again, and you know, I have to say that I'm letting them down at the minute, but obviously behind me they've got a team, and I feel that team's letting me down. So you know, we've now got to get back to a big game on Saturday against Woking, and really see if we can change our fortunes.
The communication issues you put the first 2 goals down to, would you say that was as a result of the unfortunate problem with a few injuries in the squad and you having to make rotations?
Nah, I mean, you know, if you watched how they started the game, every time the ball went up to our strikers, they just stuck their foot through it and put it in behind us. Every time we started off in 4 minutes, and I don't know what happened with the second one, we just let them run through us. And then I think we've managed to recover from it, and then it's fallen to Ben Marlow, and I think he's had a little bit of a steady Eddie shot. I don't think it's a great shot. I think he's took a bit of a deflection and just ended up in the back of the net. But we don't get that luck. We don't get that luck. Maybe because we don't shoot, or maybe my strikers and other people that attempt to try and hit the target ain't good enough and they don't hit the target. Because I would still say on that tonight, I reckon we probably had, in my opinion, 60-40 possession. Would you say that's fair, guys? 60-40 possession. And what has our keeper done? Other than pick the ball out from a fantastic goal by Mickey Splain, what's he done? I'm not saying our goalkeeper's been overworked, but our goalkeeper's conceded 3 goals, probably only had 3 on effort, on target. That's as I said to him, it's a disease. And that disease is your mentality, and players not doing enough. Players not giving me enough. Players accepting it too easy. And that's what I mean by disease. It's something that, you know, we get to this stage of the season, we always seem to have hiccups, you know, and these hiccups don't help. And all we want to do is concentrate on football. And sometimes you get these hiccups and it can derail you. And that's where it seems to be at the moment. But I still think my players should be bigger and stronger than that, like myself. I'll stand here in front of you every week, I tell the truth. As I say, tonight we got beat by an experienced East Thurrock team who basically just done the basics well. And why you got people like Higgins up top, and I mean, you know, there's Higgins there, play for Chelmsford, there's Reece Prestige plays for Chelmsford, there's Ben Marlow play for Chelmsford. This is not just their cup final, it's massive because it's against Chelmsford. And it looks like sometimes our players don't sort of have that sort of burning desire to want to go and beat East Thurrock. As far as they're concerned, we should beat East Thurrock. And, you know, but that's to me poor mindset, because you have to earn the right to win games, you have to earn the right to beat East Thurrock, you have to earn the right to beat St Albans. And I've watched 2 performances on Saturday. We was better than what we was Saturday. Tonight, a lot better. But same again, you snooze, you lose. We've still conceded 3 goals in 2 games. That's 6 goals in 2 games, and we've scored 1. So that's quite alarming. And that's without conceding 3 at Torquay. So we've actually conceded 9 and scored 2. That's alarming. Now, don't get me wrong, Torquay are a very good team, but you know, we've got to dress ourselves down. I've put it in the hands of the players now. It's down to them to respond, because I physically can't drag them over the line. I physically can't put the ball in the back of the net, and I physically can't, you know, defend for my life. But what I can do is I can tell them that this ain't good enough, and this is what you need to do. And you either buy what I'm buying into, what I want, and you know, all I'm asking for is sometimes is that desire and passion to go and wear that shirt with pride and go and fight for your lives. And like away at Torquay, if we get beat by a good side, I can accept that. But when we don't, I can't accept that. And tonight I won't take nothing away from East Thurrock. They're not a bad side, but we've been done because just both boxes again. And the same happened on Saturday. So yeah, we're not very good in one box, and we're bad in the other box at the minute, and the rest of it is acceptable, I suppose. But listen, it's down to me and Nick to have to try and get into these players, and let's bring on Saturday and see if these boys have learnt anything from tonight and Saturday.